This is pretty convenient. Get our speed shoes.
Yeah, like in that. I've got a really good speed right now, so it's really hard to turn. But once I go, I just kind of go. Spongebob.
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 What's he doing?
He's jumping and such.
And
it's pretty crazy.
he's frolicking and being joyful and killing, and also he's walking and
It's crazy.
He's just having a grand old time.
This sponge knows how to move.
This sponge has funge.
He has funge.
Spongeable.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to do right now is I set up a special control.
Okay.
To do a special little move that speedrunners like to do. As you can see, he's just kind of moving.
Yeah. Why is he just kind of gliding?
Oh. So this move.
Let's try the whip.
You see how if you like move forward, it kind of like propels you forward almost.
Yeah.
Like that. With the missile move.
Okay.
If you do it frame 1 with that move, it will store this speed into your just like normal speed. Like your normal standing speed. So if you just like, and of course, I fell off. But and of course, like
you always do, man.
Yeah, I do. And of course, with the with this controls, it has to be like frame perfect, and
right.
This isn't like the greatest at doing frame perfect kind of stuff. But yeah, it's kind of moving. I'm not really the best at optimizing the speed.
You definitely are moving weird.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
It's definitely weird movement, but you can go really fast with it. Like this is pretty good. And
yeah, you're already sped up.
It adds on top of your actual movement speed. So you can just go like super fast.
When does it reset?
You
die.
It resets whenever
you fall off.
Whenever you do this move here. And whenever you die.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't like this level. I noticed that last recording session. So I'm just going to go and avoid it. I don't think we really need it.
Yeah. We're doing so well outside of this level.
Exactly. Yeah.
We don't need this.
I just got lost the whole time. It was a mess.
Worst day of my life.
Exactly.
We're just going to do crazy other speedrun strats.
Yeah,
elsewhere.
so this one is kind of stupid. You have to go back to this level with this specific attack.
With the missile?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And just kind of do it again.
And be faster this time.
Yeah.
Growing speed.
Boom.
They did give this guy the flash powers in the superpower episode.
No, they freaking didn't. They didn't give him like the flashpoint or whatever it is where he can go back in time and such. It's so sad.
What do you mean?
So cool.
Yeah, the thing where he was like, "You want to see me do it again?"
Oh yeah, that's right.
I wish they go back in time.
He didn't have to. He had all the time he needed right then in the moment.
He could have been like the reverse flash in that one video.
No, go on.
The one video?
No, yeah, expound upon that. Yeah, no.
I thought about that video a bit more. I don't know if I want to.
You thought about that video a lot more? So you've been thinking about that video a lot, huh?
In the last 5 seconds, yeah.
I think it's been a little bit more than 5 seconds.
I wasn't thinking before that.
Poor Michael.
Well, 5 seconds is all it takes, he says.
Look up. I don't even know what you would look up for that.
Look off reverse flash jacks off Barry Allen.
Oh,
yeah, look that up.
If you're unaware.
All right, let's see.
You silly guy. I was like, where's he going with this?
I didn't think that through.
What a crazy thing to bring up.
It's a funny video, though.
It is
a
pretty
funny video.
An interesting fantasy to have.
All right, we're getting out of here. This was just to get to the overworld.
Imagine if you were like chilling in your room and SpongeBob just teleported in there.
He's like, I'm here.
I
gotta go.
I have a message.
I'm gonna use your door.
From the bottom.
Oh, from the bottom.
The fastest way to get to my house. Teleporting to your house.
Yeah. I wish. Wouldn't that be so scary?
Hey, we can hang out on weekends.
Whoops. Didn't mean to shoot this old place.
You didn't mean to missile strike the old folks.
Drone strike the old people home.
I can't imagine once we unlock teleportation in the near distant future and then people like accidentally teleport to the wrong coordinates, and they're like, "Oh my god,
Dang
I'm
it, dang it,
so
dang it.
sorry."
Yeah.
Theft will be so much easier
That'd be so
in the
crazy.
teleportation days.
You could just go into a place and just take something and leave, and that's it. That's
Except
all you
this
need.
time, instead of walking out, you're just out instantly.
Exactly.
First person to teleport didn't realize that they had to adjust for like universal expansion, so they teleport and they just end up in the void.
Coriolis effect.
Yeah, they're like,
I launched myself off the planet.
Instantly freeze.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's a scary thing. I don't
Thank
know why
Bob.
they did that. Even
Freak
Mermaid
Bob
Man's
back
kind of
at it
weird.
again.
Yeah,
letting
can we
out.
stick to the source material, please?
Please, come on, guys. SpongeBob does not have that dynamic.
does not have that powers.
powers.
Okay.
Traditionally. Where are we?
This is the Mermalair.
Naturally, man. You ever watched an episode of SpongeBob in your life?
Suppose I haven't.
Oh,
We were
this
just
is a
talking
nice
about the
speed.
powers, though, so this is pretty convenient. Get our
This-
speed shoes.
Yeah, like in that,
Yeah.
I've got a really good speed right now, so it's really hard to turn. But once I go, I just kind of go.
Cutscene? What for?
Exactly.
I can see that being huge, like in speed runs, because you can make progress while the cutscene that you couldn't
Yeah, exactly.
skip is going on.
And with an attack like this, you have to be stationary, and it's bigger than the double jump. So you could just like, if I had that, I could just like go right up here, and just skip this whole section.
Can't you jump on those boxes and then use it?
Yeah, that could be true, but like I don't have the
The momentum.
Yeah. This guy is.
Kill freaking Sandy's boyfriend.
I like Sandy's
I'm
boyfriend.
Dating AI.
Yeah.
No. I mean, she is a scientist.
Hey, Plankton was the
I thought
pioneer.
you say she's a Scientologist.
She is a Scientologist. You know them.
Just
and their
like
AI
well,
boyfriends.
You didn't have any problem when it was Karen, but now that it's a cowboy robot, you feel like what, intimidated?
A little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
valid. That's fair.
Why are the double standards here?
Because it's fun.
Because
It's fun to have double standards.
Yeah.
robots. I watched the new Alien movie recently.
Oh yeah.
And it
How
got
was
me to
that?
thinking because there's like synth racism in that movie,
Uh-huh.
like synthetic people versus, like the AI robot people.
Yeah.
And the
versus-
aliens?
versus human. Yeah. So because like there's this one guy and he really hates this girl's like synthetic robot brother person, and he's like, a synth killed my mom because like there was
Yeah.
a mining accident and one of the synthetics like closed off a chamber and killed his mom because there was going to be an explosion, but
And-
in the process saved like 12 people. So it was like a 3 people for
It's like a
12
trolley
people.
problem type
Yeah,
deal.
yeah. And the synth chose to just save more people.
Hmm.
And so the guy's like, I hate synths. They killed my mom.
Yeah.
It's like,
That was very
not
justified.
really, but also
yeah.
like, let's extrapolate that out a second. If a guy with brown hair and a mustache killed my dad, I wouldn't like hate all people with brown hair and
No.
mustaches. Like, how are you gonna judge everybody off of your mom dying to one person one time?
That's just the whole plot of Detroit Become Human.
Yeah. I just thought that was interesting. I had like a revelation mid-Alien movie,
That is a very interesting plot for an alien movie.
right?
That's weird. Because I watched some of the trailers for that movie, and there's nothing about synthetic people in the trailers.
No, I just saw goofy aliens,
It's
and I
not
was
like
like,
a-
that's scary.
It's actually kind of integral to the plot of the movie. Like it
Weird.
plays a pretty big factor.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
It's weird that they would hide that.
Yeah, I just thought they were on the thing, and the alien was getting them.
Yeah.
I will say that that movie had a lot more aliens in it, like a lot more xenomorphs.
Let's go.
And I've never seen the first Alien movie, but it kind of took away from the gravitas of the
Seeing the
alien monster to just see like a million of them walking around and then like eventually getting shot to death.
Yeah,
Is like, okay,
makes it a less bigger deal.
right. They're like basically zombies at that point, whereas the alien's supposed to be like this cool
Oh.
monster.
Yeah, I understand that. The whole thing about the first alien was that there's just one of them, and it's just
It's
picking them off.
terrifying because it's
Yeah.
like this like
it was
Apex
a,
predator.
unattainably strong creature that
Yeah.
like can't be stopped.
Just like the definition of an apex predator.
Right, but now there's just like a million of them, and they
they're
rip
just
through them
mid.
like string cheese.
Yeah.
Turned into a kind of like a quick pseudo alien review. I didn't mean it to. I just
That's
wanted to bring up
okay.
the Detroit Become Human thing.
Yeah.
I love that game. That game is so bad.
I love that game. I hate that game.
It's like,
I mean, that's the only reason people like it. I think, at least.
yeah, it's because it's trying, like, the writer of the game is trying so hard to
Make
have
movies.
a point.
To be profound.
Yeah, like, not even to make movies, to, like, have a message. But if you think about it, for more than, like, 5 seconds, none of it makes sense.
How so? How so?
Like, one of the big things, spoilers for the people who have not
Who have not become human.
become human and would like
Since-
to, I would highly recommend it. But this isn't like super big spoilers. It's more like general plot rather than like ending, or because that game has like multiple endings. So it's not like spoiling the ending stuff. It's just spoiling the overall plot of the game. But like the whole thing is like the AI are becoming like sentient.
Almost a human.
Let's say that Detroit is becoming human.
All right, minor spoilers for Detroit Become Human. The AI are becoming human.
No, they're becoming like sentient and self-aware. And it's like at the start of it, it's a big like they show it multiple times where like the AI has to make a decision
I
and
ain't getting no
the
bowling trophy.
good decision like goes against their code, and you see a big thing where they're like fighting it and then they like override their code and become sentient to like save someone or like do something.
Yeah.
But then one guy, like, he's like, I'm going to free all the other AI. So he becomes like the AI messiah.
Is that Mr. Krabs' character?
No.
Okay.
Mr. Krabs the real boy. He's a
Okay.
detective.
He's a real guy?
Um,
He's like, Connor.
Yeah. And he be like, he's like, I'm going to liberate all of the AI. And he just like develops the sentience force to where you're just walking around. He'll like look at an AI, like look at a robot, and they'll just become sentient. And it's
Weird.
like, wasn't the whole point is like they made a conscious decision against their coding, which caused them to be real. But now it's just like,
Now he
oh,
just
I
looks
can
at him and
just
goes,
make
wake up,
them
wake up,
real.
wake up, wake up.
Yeah, literally. He's like, just wake up. And like at first he has to like touch them. But then like halfway through he just gets the ability to where he'll just like wave his hand and like 50 of them all in front of him will just become sentient.
Just releasing like patch 1.2.8. It's like, oh, now we're all
he's
sentient.
He's just releasing a software update that's like free will. And it's like, what?
Weird.
Isn't that,
Free will update?
isn't that the whole point?
Let's go.
Like,
I prefer
is that
Windows
they
10.
chose the free will? If they just get an update that causes them to have free will, that's not like sentience. So that doesn't make any sense. And then also like, if you're gonna have slave robots, why make them exactly like people in the first place?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
There's no reason to do that. And if you did, there would be no like moral dilemma.
There'd be no war.
It doesn't make any sense because the whole moral dilemma is like, if they're basically people, shouldn't we treat them like people? It's like, but why are we making the robot whose sole purpose is to do my dishes and cook my food just like a person?
Yeah.
It doesn't make it makes
It's weird.
no sense.
I can see like the argument of like, oh, like to make it seem less ominous. No, because like
That'd be more
no
ominous.
one's scared of Roombas. Like you can
Yeah.
make it not human shaped and
And
not be
like,
afraid of it.
If I would rather have a box that pooped out pizzas than just like a false flesh creature in my house.
that pooped out pizzas.
The pooping out pizzas is very important.
Well, yeah, especially when it looks like a human because it's like
Yeah.
gross.
hot and steamy.
Cook a pizza pop in your
a
in your
poop
son.
And it's like, what? And then there's like
I want a bun in the oven, not.
Not
like
a
they
pizza
have-
in the oven.
They show off like child model robots. It's like, what's the purpose? Who made the
Those
robots?
are for the freaks.
come
There's
in
no,
child
yeah, there's no
variant.
reason.
That's for the Dan Schneiders of this world. Dang it.
No, those are good points. Those are good points. Let's take that into account when we make our AI in real life.
I'd say they're all wrong
Yeah,
though.
if we ever do a Detroit series,
Dang it.
which I would love to do sometime. That would be so funny.
Yeah, we're gonna tear that shit up.
Yeah, half the thing would be like, this doesn't make any sense. It's so perfect because and like all of the dialogue, you could tell, like it seems like an alien, like kind of spectated humanity for like a month and then decided to write the dialogue. None of it is natural. It's so bad, except for Connor and the detective. The detective is voiced by Mr. Krabs.
That's the
Forget his
best
name.
part.
But basically, they said that they just like ignored 80% of the script, like the dialogue. They kept the plot points the same,
And they just
but they just
ad-libbed it?
ad-libbed the whole
Yeah.
dialogue, and they got along really well together. And that's the only part. Like those are the only two characters that feel real, because they're not just like poorly written, one-dimensional, like nothing characters.
Everybody ships him for a reason.
It's so funny.
I think that's a good point to end on. Quick alien and Detroit Become Human rant.
Yeah.
All those. I skipped the motion to end. We're motioning to end. All those opposed, click through and hear more about our various opinions on things. I'm sure there will be hot takes.
Ooh.
Takes.
Spicy
Tua.
takes. Hot
Hot like the pizza that you're pooping.
Hot like
And
Tua.
all
Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with another Hot Tua.
all those in favor, hit subscribe.
Do you know the
swore.
way?
You swore you wouldn't.
Do you know the way?
You know the way.
All right.